University. We welcome you to Tuesday Night Lacrosse on Big Ten Plus. It's the, quite frankly, are trying to get off the schneid. Both teams have lost their last 3 in a row. They've only played 3 games so far this season. Ohio State got off to a great start with 4 straight wins.
We'll come out here and battle today and see what they got, but it's about getting better each rep.
Buckeyes are in their all-blacks tonight with Detroit Mercy in their all-red kits, and we are off and going. Matthews, a terrific transfer from Cleveland State, and Jack McKenna, also a transfer to Ohio State out of Fairfield. First shot goes in. That's Hudgens, Cullen Brown, and Jacob Snyder.
It didn't take long for Jack McKenna to show his presence. Just a big old downhill, no slide. It's like, just take a breath, guys. Settle down. And that's playing this game. I'm sure Coach is relaying that message.
Excellent finish. Ohio State's dunked in by Caputo.
Yeah, Caputo sees the opportunity. You're going to see right here, sticks up, lefty freeze and finish, just like earlier we talked a lot about a game that they're saying, hey, let's go out here. We can't practice at this speed. This is a great opportunity for us to get better and get ready for the conference.
Ohio State,
they realize, they match up with these pulls at all, and they know that, and that makes sense. Not a lot of people do, quite frankly.
Well, and so, when you go into a game like that, as Fayak gets beat, as Detroit Mercy gets on the board. When you go into a game like
anywhere, the Buckeyes are aggressive. They're big, strong. They're going to feel like they can get after Detroit. So if you can beat them with some quick ball movement, by all means.
Fast answer or what?
Did not take long to answer that.
Roster management is challenging, and it doesn't matter what side of that argument you're on. It's difficult. How would you try to handle that if you're Coach Myers, for example, where
you need that depth, you need that experience, so you can dig for that right in the portal. You're not going to find it with a senior in high school. You got to find it somewhere in the portal, which is now an opportunity.
Wow, what a pass. Feeds Caputo, who just slides one in. 4-1.
Saw Sean Hennage, who was slow to get low. A little different ball game.
Bucks off to a good start. 4-1 lead. They lead 9-2 on the shot chart, 6-2 on net. Chance here. That one rattles off the side.
Back to it. They're challenged the poles at times, but they're just like this invert. And Detroit is countering with the no slide. They really have a lot of faith in there. They can improve that now with some nifty ball movement and kind of getting in this rotation here. And whew,
that was a definite.
And see what you get.
A bit fortunate there for Ohio State, but sometimes it just bounces your way. And eventually, Kurt Brune puts it home.
Yeah, Kurt get a scrap goal. And the man-up coach, a rep in there.
Yeah, good start for the Scarlet and Gray, who've only allowed 2 shots so far. There's an excellent chance. Lunging toward the sideline where Coach Myers said, that's good. And then they waved it off.
Yeah, a little replay.
Good looking around, good patience. There's your chance, capitalized. Again in Matthews.
We see what the
Ohio State last year, for a little while, I thought they had a pretty good thing going. They're 5-4 with a couple of pretty competitive games along the way. They beat Rutgers. That was a nice win. Ohio State just left in the first quarter. Ohio State last year played a really
close ground balls. He thinks that just shows the character of a team, and it's no surprise they come out of those scenarios with the ground ball.
Drew to his left, needs a little help. Low pass, hauled in. Magic down low, and it kind of slipped out of
for a fast break. So timing is everything.
Somewhere along the way, going to have to let one loose if they want it. Shot comes, quarter. Meantime, Ohio State has made a goalie change. Danny Brady, grad student, transferred in from Wagner. Going to get an opportunity here in the second quarter, while the Buckeyes on the other end strike from Brett Gladstone. Picked the low left
great
corner.
Job developing their program, and not surprised that Buckeyes have.
We are early in the second quarter. 8-1 Buckeyes. As the Titans try to make something happen, they got to earn it on this end, and they do. Good play.
Well, the junior right here does a great job of just dodging.
Like Drew is just lurking in open space, begging for the ball. 8 rolls to his right. Magic, nice velocity. A bad bounce. Comes the other way. Excellent save. Detroit Mercy was ready for it. The Buck.
And now they're going right back to the heavy dose of this invert right here. And no slide. Won a Big Ten Conference title, not a, not this Detroit Mercy game, which will hurt them. Obviously, it would kill them nationally rank-wise if they lost this game. Yeah, these are tough scenarios because, you get pushed from a goal or not a goal. Yeah, the ball crowd.
You don't have it originally. When you're missing some of that, sometimes it's hard to just be settled right away. Oh, my goodness. Well, that could not have worked out any worse. Take it any way they can get it. That cuts it to 4.
It's the easy layup. Credit to Detroit. What a nice ride.
A bit more pride here. They're playing like they want it more on some of these chances where in the early part of the game it just wasn't going their way. Now they get a great look, and that one just
in.
through.
Yeah.
Oh my! Mercy putting up a great fight. 4 unanswered.
Oh, right off the hip. He got a piece of that.
The stadium taking effect. You can see the shadows from the players now cast all around them.
Ooh,
oh, great
fancy
spin move.
footwork.
What a shot. What a score. Luke Credible.
Some fancy footwork. Tough kid, right? Deep breath. Deep breath.
Ari Allen, of age 3 defenders, takes another left before a halftime that Ohio State suddenly can't wait to get to. Could that be their saving grace? No. Rick here in late winter, early spring. I guess technically we haven't hit the first day of spring quite yet. There's a chance and a shot from Loda. Shot blocked. That was a good physical play. Backside. Dunk it.
Detroit. They did a great job of getting sticks and passing lanes. They failed clear. Jake McKenna, the big man.
Into rhythm when you're playing your 4th game of the season 1 month after starting the year. Wow, Rick.
His 6'2", 297-pound frame is not the easiest to get a ball around.
There's a good shot that Rick
managed to do in the second quarter and the third versus the first. They let Ohio State get in a rhythm in the first. Well, they're definitely not in that rhythm now.
That shot goes off
on his head. He could have really, looked at that first quarter and said, "Wow, I'm going to have to pack a lunch for the rest of this game."
Couldn't quite stop that one. State.
Hit those as much as you possibly can. Easier said than done, obviously.
It's a screen. Looking for space. Weaves his way in and scores. The captain makes it 10-7.
It's on the clock. Get the replay right here. They send the house. No one takes a great angle, though. That's up for the, like I said earlier, the goal is 36 square feet. The more you can work towards the middle of it, the bigger it gets. They had 12 seconds to make it big.
That's the best answer. Jack Oldman. Face off.
That's the other thing is if you could be, you have to be the closest to the ball inbounds. That happens a lot, honestly.
Oh my
gracious.
Goodness! Chase, talk about a capitalize for Detroit Mercy.
And pelts off of him all over the place, but he's laying it on the line, and his team has rallied behind it. Quite frankly.
What a shot! Goodness gracious! Quick trigger pull from Lucas
California right here. The lefty. Off stick. Now, if you look at their schedule, they lost to VMI, and traditionally VMI's been probably below the good bar on more often than not. But I'll tell you what.
Ari beats it.
As I say, but VMI is much improved team. I wouldn't look at your grandpa's VMI this year. I think they're actually a pretty good, solid contender.
Golly, for all, and Detroit Mercy wins it. Owen Mullet.
Oh, wow. Oh,
timeout.
See if they get the early side from a pull, swing it up top. Seems to be the strategy.
Driving in, got a little room, and then Fayak. Well, time is on Ohio State's side. They do have a 3-goal lead, and ultimately you want to win. There's a good shot. Good patience, as you mentioned. Knew how to finish it off. Use that size to his advantage. Spun inside.
Just the inside.
Allen.
Size matters.
Wow.
Size
Sure
matters.
does. As Jack McKenna strikes again.
Just wills
8th of the year for
to
Jack.
be in front of the goal here. Gets a jump. The slide's a little late.
Right, you get to a point in the game where you feel strong still, but just refuse to lose on a day where you're not having your best performance that are pretty similar to that one. And all of a sudden, the Titans will. The Titans have looked good.
Yeah, bad boys from Detroit. They started playing a little tougher, a little bit more on par. Team going into the A-Sun.
I sure do.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
Yeah.
if they play this scrappy in the A-Sun, I mean, we could see them do some damage in that conference. Look at that.
What a tough shot. Donahue. That's his third.
Assist on the goal. Number 8.
On 2. Chance here for Justin Shearer. Good shot into the lower left corner. That'll make the Bucks feel a little bit better. Goal from Alex Marinier.
Man, what a hammer.
That just flat out wasn't the case. Ohio State led this game 8-1, and then all of a sudden it was 8-6. Not terribly long after that, it was 11-9.
Tricky, and you win. Chalk it up as a dub. Get ready for the next game if you're the Buckeye.
Nice job. Good show tonight.